Hello, friends. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all the participants, all my friends, and the team joining us today. So, I'm Prithvi joining from Bangalore. I welcome all of you to the day 11 of my time. So, very happy that we have reached the 1/3 of the program today successfully. All of us coming together, meditating, taking out time for ourselves, prioritizing ourselves, because this, my time, was designed to take out time for ourselves between the meditation day, World Meditation Day, and International Yoga Day. So, very happy to see all of us being so regular with the meditation. Thank you so much for taking out time and joining us. So, today, I welcome all of you on behalf of IFSS and PSSM Global, the organizing partners. So, we have reached the day 11. Friends, before we get into the actual format of the program, which is meditation followed by the wisdom session, I just wanted to share a small research that was done, a study done. It was actually done by Dr. William Tiller, the professor in material science engineer at Stanford University. So he wanted to study how mind can cause something a difference in the matter, mind over matter. So what he did was he picked up he actually requested some of the meditators, about 40 meditators, to come together in his laboratory and to meditate together with an intention to change the pH of the water. So they had kept two different, what do you say, the devices in which they poured the water, and they divided this 40 people into two divisions, and 20 people were asked to decrease the pH level of the water, and the other 20 people were asked to increase the pH of the water. So, with this intent, the meditators started to meditate with an intention of changing the pH of the water. And they did it for almost about 3 weeks continuously. The meditators were meditating. And after about 3 weeks, they studied the nature of these two water samples. And for their surprise, they saw that the group which were asked to decrease the alkaline levels, the pH levels, went down by 1 point, which is actually so great, because without adding any kind of substances, just with an intent, just with a thought of changing the matter, the nature of water, could change the pH of water. And on the other side, also, the water pH was increased by 1 point. And it was a tremendous study done over then, because at that time the quantum physics was not there. So people started to believe that our consciousness has the potential to change the matter. Our thought has the power to change the physical reality. And it was a tremendous huge hit in the research field. And they what they did was they continued the studies, and in early 90s, Washington, D.C., almost around 4,000 meditators meditated together for 8 weeks, and they were asked to, radiate positive effect to their surrounding city. And what this did the study was, after the 8 weeks, throughout the 8 weeks, they saw that the crime rate, the violence in Washington, DC came down to almost about 23%, which was like amazing. After the study, they continued this in several other cities, and on an average, almost about 40% of the crime rates came down just with an intent of a group meditation, and this was called Maharishi effect. So we have all been meditating for almost about 10, 11 days now. and almost about 50 people of us together meditating, you just don't know the effect that you are having, the positive effect that we all are getting out of this group meditation. It's a ripple effect. So thank you so much for joining us so regularly and meditating together with the group. So without an ado, I want to give this call over to Sharath for conducting meditation, because meditation is the most important practice over here. So I welcome Sharath. Good morning, Sharath.
Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, masters on this call, the participants. Oh, that was wonderful example, Prithvi. Yes, it is true. So, in order to really make sure that our intents are really manifested, our intents is radiated, so we need to be free from distractions. The mind should be free from distractions. And meditation is one such practice to get away from distractions so that we give more energy to that particular thought. We call it a sankalpa, which will have more potential to get manifested. So that is all what it is, right? In that. And in a group, it will actually amplify. So without delay, right, what we do is now we get into this meditation in the meditative mode. So I would request all participants to be very attentive during the entire meditative session today, meditation session today. So please dim your lights, find a quiet place, find a very quiet place, nobody to disturb. There are no urgent things to remember, recall. Settle down very quietly because this is the most important thing which we are doing. How to be away from distractions. Take 5 seconds time to settle down. Take a comfortable posture, any posture which is comfortable to you, where body feels relaxed. It should not be in any kind of discomfort. If body is comfortable, the mind will be relaxed and mind can be away from distractions. So once you have found your postures, the posture could be anything. The Sthira Sukha Asana means you should be able to sit stably for a long time. That should be the criterion. Now collect yourself. You might have gone into so many things throughout the day, throughout the time before this time. Collect yourself. Leave all the thoughts, no financial stuff, no cravings. Leave everything out. Leave your ego also a little bit. Collect yourself coolly. Try to bring a smile on your face. The smile will relax your facial muscles. Relax it. Don't close your eyes yet. During meditation, we get a lot of cosmic energy. We also get during our sleep, but it is more than 10 folds while we meditate consciously. So, in order to circulate energy, what we get, no, not to lose out, just clasp your fingers like this. Now, in order to be away from distractions, before closing your eyes, try to observe very keenly. That is the only thing what you have to do now at this time. Try to observe very keenly what all background sounds, what All is happening on your body. It could be itching, irritation, whatever it is. Observe. Just bring into your awareness, your knowing. Take 10 seconds time to relax. Observe your surrounding, your room. If you're sitting in the garden around, the natural background sounds. Let it come into your awareness. Don't try hard. This is a beautiful practice. This will settle down our mind. This will also sharpen our awareness before we start on meditation. Feel very relaxed and comfortable. You can cross your legs if you are sitting on a chair. You can sit in simple Sukhasana. Now, slowly close your eyes. While closing your eyes, the way you have to close your eyes is before closing your eyes, lift your gaze up and start looking in between your eyebrows. Now, slowly close your eyes. Slowly close your eyes. Continue to observe what is happening around you, within you, and on the body. Let the awareness stay with you. Be very comfortable. You cannot keep away from distractions when you don't know what is happening around you. Relax. Feel very comfortable. When you observe, when you look at the awareness within you, you observe breathing is happening on its own. Inhalation, exhalation, and there will be a pause. That is a natural flow of your breath, connected to cosmic energy. Now start observing your breath. Relax. There is nothing to do, no urgent work, no desires, no expectations, no visualization, no mantra chanting. Just be with your breath. All of those things will contribute to distractions. A distracted mind cannot have potential to manifest the intent. Relax. Now, once you exhale out, wait for the inhalation to start on its own. Start observing your breath from that moment and be with your breath. That is the wonderful thing happening. We are so blessed to be free. Feel relaxed. Continue to fix your gaze in between the eyebrows. That is a very key step. Don't move away from that point of sight. Be gentle. Be humble. Be grateful. Observe your breath. Nothing else to do. Now there will be a light background music which will keep you in this meditative state. Don't count your breath. Just be with every breath in that moment. Relax. Thoughts will come. Cut the thoughts. Don't follow thoughts. Thoughts will come to announce its presence. Acknowledge it and be with your breath. There can be sensations on your. Take notice of it. Get back to your breath. That is how your awareness expands. Whatever comes to your awareness is the best thing happening that will aid you get into meditation. have to act on anything. It comes into your awareness. Just acknowledge its presence and get back to your breath, the natural breath. And do not alter it. Do not recall. Do not try to remember anything. Let things come on its own. Do not design anything. Relax. Be free from any action. Just observe your. There is no time to watch. Just observe your breath. Be quiet in your mind. No analysis, no judgments, only acceptance. Observe your relax. Do not lose yourself in any. Be aware. Be in this state for next 5 minutes. Last 3 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rub your palms. Keep it on your eyelids. Now slowly open your eyes to here and now. Thank you very much, Masters. It's a wonderful meditation. Over to you, Prithvi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Shara. That was a wonderful meditation, very deeply relaxed and very tranquilizing. Thank you so much for taking us through that meditation. So, friends, take your time to come back from the meditation. We have grounded ourselves, emptied the mind to grasp the subject of the day, and we are all with the open mind. Yesterday, we saw that Srinivas Reddy sir told us what is the actual purpose of meditation. And the Swadhyaya. Meditation is to open our hearts, and Swadhyaya is to open our minds, where we all can become more inclusive, more cooperative, and more simple while walking towards the path of in the path of truth. So today we are on the day 10. So all these days we have been looking at the fundamentals of meditation, and now we are moving into the next level where we will be talking about how our thoughts are going to create the reality. So today's topic is magic of thinking big. And to take us through this, we have a wonderful, wonderful speaker with us, which is Pari Patri. So we see her in the call. And a small introduction about Pari Patri is she's an award-winning executive empowerment coach for spiritual women. She's an entrepreneur, energy worker, and meditation teacher. She started PSSM Global to spread meditation and the awareness of pyramids throughout the world, and she is a heart math certified trainer. So apart from this, I want to share my personal meet with Parimam. I met her first in Pyramid Valley when Sampath was taking her interview in the studio. So I was inside the studio. I saw how fearless, bold she was in that interview. And in the same day, in the same night, we all gathered together to play cards where Sampath, Swarnamala ma'am, and Shibu and Surya, everybody, all of us were playing cards. And I saw her helping Surya because Surya could not play properly, and she was helping Surya with so much love, with so much humbleness. And I saw the two different extreme combination of character, being fearless at the same time humble, which connected me to her. And I'm so happy that she is with us today to share the most important topic. So, welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you, Prithvi. This is a pleasure and honor to be on the stage today. And I see Rajan sir, amazing to see him here on this platform. And I was actually going through the videos and I was listening to his presentation on this program. It was wonderful. Just so happy to be here with everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So please take us through this today's most important topic. We are stepping into the thought today, ma'am. All these days we were covering the fundamentals of meditation. So we are getting into that most important concept: thought creates reality.
Yes, yes, and I love this topic. This is something that is the foundation for PSSM and for anything in our life for us to manifest. I'm very happy. I have a little presentation. Maybe I can share. This is part of our program that we use. So I'm going to share a little bit.
Sure, ma'am.
And everyone, this is going to be a fun ride, guys. We're going to be watching some videos. So get some tea, coffee, relax. We're going to have fun now, okay? So I'm going to start sharing. Okay. Um, Sound. Okay. So the magic of thinking big. This is our topic today. And I was thinking, like, when Prithvi asked me, like, okay, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, okay, I know here everybody, by now you should get the foundation of what meditation is, how to do meditation. So as Prithvi said, okay, now you have this infinite cosmic energy flowing in through you. How do you channel it? What do you do with that? So we're going to learn something about it. But what if I said to you, okay, something happened. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay, share screen. Okay. What if I said to you, you could absolutely become anything, achieve anything, and have anything? What would you tell me? Pari, you're crazy. Life doesn't work this way. Or maybe you want to tell me if I ask this question to Rajan sir, he would be like, absolutely, Pari, this is what I've been doing all my life. What are you talking about? So, so we know, in PSSM, this is something that we believe in. But how did we get here? So I want to talk to all the new members or maybe people who are watching this question. What if I said to you, you could absolutely become anything, achieve anything, and have anything in your life? Let's take a look into today's world. Okay, let's go back to some foundation. In today's world, stress is very normalized. Office stress, talking about stress is a very normal thing. If you say you don't have stress, maybe people will think you're crazy. Like, how can you not have stress? What are you talking about? Stress is so normalized in life. Also, it is also normalized breaking core values. Lying is so normal. You have to lie in business. This is the way it works. You have to bribe. There is corruption. The core values, breaking our core principles, is so normalized. Infidelity is normalized. It's okay, happens. so many things in our life is normalized, ridiculing anything out of the ordinary. If you say miracles happen in my life, people will be like, what are you talking about? Come to the real world. So, and I'm going to show you some examples of why that happens as well. And also numbing feelings. If we feel anything, if we have emotions, oh no, something is going wrong, because we numb ourselves with alcohol, with pills, with movies, with distractions. This is the normal today's world. And I'm going to go show more about it, because today we're going to talk some great truths. And Prithvi, if this gets blocked on YouTube, then I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna go all in, okay?
Yes.
So, so again, today's world, pills, injections, meat, subsidizing meat in the markets, GMO, genetically modified food with load of chemicals in it that is being fed to us, movies. Did you know the porn industry is $1 billion industry? On one side they show the body, the imaging on the covers, on the media, and on the other hand the family values. We talk about family values. There is so much of distractions, so the mind of a common man is confused. Okay, what I'm been showing that this is the perfect body, this is how it should be, but yet this is the reality. So am I supposed to be happy? Am I settling? So there's a lot of confusion. These are all specifically created to distract us from the truth, an inconvenient truth, because they are giving us a great lie. There will be thousands of people on our platform buying tickets, not even paying us to watch the lie instead of listening to the truth. And we all have our media channel, pyramid meditation channel, which is telling the truth. Ghar ghar mein satya ka darshan. We are telling the truth, boldly telling the truth that this is what it is. But yet, the funding, the billionaires are behind the media that shows the lies, that shows the dark side of our society. So the the media, the Hollywood, is absolutely giving us the truth. It is telling us the truth. The power of belief absolutely can heal ourselves. We can heal ourselves. We can create anything, manifest anything. And by the way, that movie is Doctor Strange. Must watch. This can be your homework to watch if you haven't watched that. um, I'm going to go faster because we have only 30 minutes. um, Jesus said, truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to the mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. This is from the Bible. Jesus said that. Now, why did Jesus say that? Many people, if we say, hey, you can tell the mountain and the mountain will move, and people will probably laugh at me like, Pari, what are you talking about? If I tell the mountain to move, okay, I win the lottery. Will I win the lottery? I want to be the millionaire. Will I be the millionaire? Now, there is a difference here. There is a difference between belief and wishful thinking. Okay? A belief and a wishful thinking. Wishful thinking is hoping and praying and wishing that your life will change, or you win a lottery, or you find your purpose, whatever that wish of yours is. But belief is 100% faith in it. There is no question of doubt. There is no question of a disbelief. A disbelief is a negative power. A doubt only will make you fail. It is an energetic block that will push you into failure. However, a belief is for victory, is for success. But we are talking about 100% belief. And here I'll take you an example of my father. He believed in no death, correct? Everybody would say he believed in no death. How it is not just talking about it, teaching about it, or reading about it. It is absolutely demonstrating that belief in your life. When he was 30 years old, he went and rejected the life insurance policy or a health insurance policy. That was his experience. That means he completely 100% put his money on it. That there is no death. I don't want to take any life insurance. I don't want to take any health insurance, because that is how he demonstrated his belief. That is what is 100% we are talking about. So if you're thinking about abundance, having, not lack, when you're talking about it, when life will give us n number of opportunities to demonstrate this belief, whether you have this 100% faith or not. You may go bankrupt, and yet maybe there is an opportunity where you will be asked to put everything that you've got. And at that time is the test for you whether you'll go all in or you go back off thinking that you need security. If you are looking for security, my friend, you are on a wrong planet, because planet Earth has nothing to do with security. It is just an illusion that is created by the matrix. So I'm going to go faster, guys. So why this belief, why do we fail? What there is a failure disease that we have, in which comes in the way of manifesting, which comes in the way of our thought power. The first one is excuses. My health is bad. I can't sit for a long time. My legs are hurt. I can't meditate. I don't have time. My age is big, or I'm too intelligent or less intelligent. Go teach. If you ask Vikal Gupta here, I'm seeing him. If he had an excuse, he'll be like, Pari, I'm too old. I cannot travel now. I cannot do. That is an excuse. Or if we say, Prithvi, come to US and let's go to the Parliament of UK, or come to UK, let's go to the Parliament of UK and talk about meditation. The doubt will come. Oh my gosh, why? How can I talk in the parliament? Who am I to talk? Again, think about this. I'm not that intelligent. Will I be able to talk in between all the parliament people over there? So whenever we think big, today's topic is magic of thinking big. It's about believing big, thinking big, that we can achieve big things. But when that big thing comes, talking to a CEO, talking to the president of India, when that opportunity shows up in your life, we back up giving excuses. And when we have a doubt, our reality will create so many excuses for us. We don't even have to worry about it, because our subconscious mind is constantly projecting our energy into our matrix. So it will give us a headache, it will give us a fever. It is so good in manipulating. It will do everything for us, because we have fear here which is being projected. And sometimes we may even be proactive failure protection. You know what that is? If I've been asked to come to the Parliament of UK, I'm taking big words here, okay, because I want to talk about thinking big. Vikal has been asked for coming to Parliament of UK to talk about, or sit with Modi and talk about meditation to bring into the government offices. Now, because of his doubt, he may be thinking like, okay, the subconscious mind will proactively, to protect from failure, the ego, to protect from failure, will create, you know what, maybe at that time I may have a wedding to attend. So we shield ours proactively before it even happens, because we want to protect ourselves from failure. So we shield ourselves, saying, you know what, at that time maybe I won't be able to come. We give excuses before even it happens. This is called proactive shielding from the failure, which the ego does constantly to protect, because failure is shame. That is what we've been told. Rather die than die of shame. So failure equal to shame in our minds. That is had been projected by the media around us. So there are some we can go talk about how to get over that failure disease, but these are the diseases that we get stuck. So that is why the first thing is, never talk about your health. Refuse to talk about your health. Oh, my head hurts, I have kidney problem. Nobody cares. Seriously, nobody cares. Stop talking about your health. Stop. Refuse to worry about your health. Nobody has a perfect health in this world. Nobody. Everybody has some issue. So refuse to worry about your health, and refuse to worry. And okay, the last point is, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for whatever you have. That is how we overcome the excuses of health. That is one thing. The other thing is, never underestimate your own intelligence, and never overestimate the intelligence of others. First point. Okay. Second point, don't sell yourself short. sell yourself short. You are a powerful co-creator. You are not less or more than anybody on this earth. So don't sell yourself. Ask for that promotion. Make big commitments. Dream big. Think big, because you are worthy and you deserve that. Knowledge is power only when you use it. You read books all day, you do nothing, they sit on the shelf, no use. Only when you share, only when you use it for constructive purposes, it is power. Otherwise, it is just books sitting on the shelf. Now, you were born to do more than just go to school, get a job, pay bills, and die. Don't settle for mediocrity just because everyone else does. Don't settle. And that is why here in PSSM we talk about miraculous thinking, talk about miracles being expected every day. That is our language. We talk about that because we don't entertain mediocrity in PSSM. We are above that. Comfort is a drug. Once you get used to it, it becomes addicting. Give a weak person consistent stimulation, tasty food, cheap entertainment, and they'll throw their ambitions right out of the window. And this is how they control us, by giving us the comfort, keeping us in that comfort, and not seeking the truth. They keep us distracted in this entertainment industry, in the clubs, in the alcohol, numbing us by not seeking the truth. This is what is happening. So today, we need to wake up and say, I am going to take responsibility because I am an earth bearer. I'm here for a purpose. It is not that Patriji will do or somebody else will do, Rajan sir will do. It is each and everyone's responsibility to take the mission, this truth out into the world and share this message. So for that, first thing, in order to take responsibility, you got to stop complaining. No complaining, no judgments, no comments. Oh, that person did that, this person did that. I don't care who did what. What are you doing? No justification, no stories. Why didn't you not do meditation? Oh, you know what? I have this, I have that. I have a genuine reason. All that is stories for me. You're telling me stories. You're justifying why a thing didn't happen. If you commit to a goal, stick to it, whether it's rain, storm, snow, or anything, or no blame. And I'm going to talk to Prithvi here now. If in the next 30, this is 30 days, in the next 20 days, you hear any of these from the audience, from the participants, I'm going to hold you responsible. I am going to ask them to pay 100 rupees. Each story, each complaint, each justification will be 100 rupees. And I'm going to collect this jar. Okay. I love money, by the way. I love money. And I'm going to collect 100 rupees. If anyone tells a story, if anyone gives a complaint of why it didn't happen, or why they couldn't meditate, or why they couldn't achieve their goals. If they have a goal, they have to commit to it and go for it. So here is what, guys, at the end, you are what you think you are. What concepts do you hold about yourself? Do you truly believe you're a creator? If you truly believe, are you demonstrating that in your life? The only way you overcome fear is through action. You got to take action, not sitting through and thinking, oh, I can do it, I cannot do it. Procrastination, overthinking. That only breeds fear. Overthinking, procrastination, perfectionism breeds fear. Only action. It's okay to fail. You did a terrible job. It's still okay, because that is only, you will start curing your disease of fear while you take action. How do you block vibes? Okay, like Neo here. How do you, there is toxicity all around you. There is negativity all around you, drama all around you. How do you block that? The key is understanding this basic principle. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. The higher you vibrate, the negativity is in the lower vibration. It will not even touch you. The higher you vibrate. So it is about elevating your energy, elevating your frequency. How do you do that? You know this very well now. Connect to the source. How do you connect to the source? Through meditation. That is how you connect to the source. And there are other ways to do. And there are not just other ways. Uh, In addition to meditation, Surround yourself with high vibe people, miraculous thinking, plant-based living, vibrational tools. And now you'll ask me, what are the vibrational tools? Pyramids, books, crystals, all of these are the tools. Service, sharing, generosity, service is the highest vibrational tool that you can use in to elevate your energy. When you do service, when you work for the universe, you are in the highest frequency, and everything will be in super fast mode, like what IFSS is doing right now. This is service without expecting anything. Doing it for the humanity is the highest vibration. So when we get in alignment with that, we automatically vibe higher. We block the negative vibes. So here you have a choice, and I'm going to show another great slide that I like. You can either take the red pill or the blue pill. It is you for you to decide. I am not here to tell you what you should believe, but I'm here to tell you you have a choice to choose your belief systems. You have a choice. So be conscious and choose what you want to believe, because nobody here will tell you what to believe. And that's not our job. It is your job to choose. And in this whole arena, the great revolution is Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement, PSSM, that has brought in a great revolution exploding throughout the earth with where India, it started with India as a giant change, teaching meditation to each and every person, to each, without telling the fear, like what is happening that we just discussed in today's world. All we are saying is close your eyes, observe your breath, easy, natural breath. That's it. Don't do anything else. Don't chant Pantriji's name, don't chant Pari's name, don't chant Rajan Sir's name. Just be with your breath. And with that, creating incredible sacred spaces as pyramid technology, using pyramid technology, creating mass meditations. With this, I'll just play a clip. Mass meditations like this. Where thousands of people are sitting and meditating. Meditating for what? To open your pineal gland, to open your third eye. Why we should open our third eye? Because only through breath we can become a Hamsa, where we can see the lies and the truth that Matrix is showing you, and you can distinguish this is lie, this is true, this is what I need to do, this is what I need should not do. Where because the answers are within you. Only you know the truth, and you can identify the truth, and that happens only with your breath. And with that, that is why meditations in schools is extremely important, to teach our children not to get into these distractions and know why they are here, and know from their childhood that meditation is the way to get energy, to be validated, to be approved by own themselves. Vegetarian rallies throughout India now happening in across global as well, where talking about what you consume is who you are. This is a very major principle. PSSM printing billions of copies and distributing for free, giving absolute truth. No other organization is doing such great work, guys. This is incredible. And of course, our great media channels showing the truth without fear, without fear. That is amazing. Like, how are we standing and doing this without fear? And going across the globe doing this. So I'm going to say thank you for having me here. I hope I finished in 30 minutes, 5 minutes extra. I'm going to stop now. Thank you so much, guys. And I also want to say that meditation is a key, but to learn about how to master your thoughts, how to overcome your fears. I've specifically started a mastermind called the Leadership Mastermind, where every Wednesday we gather together and we talk about becoming the leader, unleashing the power within you. And it is on the website. I'll ask Prithvi to share about it so you can explore and and stand in your power and claim your power. I'll just show first 17 seconds of this clip and then I'll stop.
ध्यान ही एकमात्र रास्ता है। मौत के बाद क्या होता है हमें क्या लेन देन, मौत से पहले क्या होगा उसे भी क्या लेन देन है। और जिंदगी है बस, और ध्यान के लिए है जिंदगी, बातें करने के लिए, बातें सुनने के लिए नहीं है जिंदगी।
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Thank you, Prithvi.
Wow. I mean, I'm really amazed with the presentation, ma'am. Like, the main takeaway was that you put it in the green words, saying that comfort is the real destroyer. And we are being conditioned to be in that, and we are not taking actions about doing anything. We're just thinking about it, but not doing anything. So action is the actual cure for fear. Absolutely. And I'm so grateful that I could connect to PSSM, to Patriji, and see that leader. While we were having a discussion yesterday with Sampath, he was telling that how is the Simba's session preparing. So I was like, what, Simba? He was like, yeah, Patriji was a lion, and now the leadership, this the daughter of Patriji is Simba. I call her Simba. So the leadership has
God.
got you. So, so I just have one question for you, ma'am, before I open this to the participants. So you have been into this training. You are a trainer from Hatmat Institute, and you've been getting trained in training the leaders, right? And even before taking up the responsibility or of the leadership of PSSM Global, you were a trainer, and now you have taken the complete responsibility of this leadership, taking PSSM into the global level. So how are you able to balance both of these, ma'am?
Okay, thank you, Prithvi. That's a loaded question. And I see Swarnalata ma'am. Hello, ma'am. So happy to see you here. And well, the answer is I did not take any responsibility for global. I took responsibility for myself to share the truth, my truth, what I believe in. And for me, truth is PSSM. There's nothing beyond PSSM. So that is why I stand by, I choose PSSM for myself. It is not because it is my father who has started it or I have a legacy, nothing like I don't take that burden on myself because I don't need to take that burden. I'm here because the truth is here, and this is why I am doing what I am doing. And it's easy when you know you're doing the right thing, when you know this is it. There's nothing beyond. And the reason why I took all those trainings is to see what is there, which we do not know. That is why I took all those trainings. But I went again all around spending thousands of dollars, finally coming back, oh my gosh, I know all of this already. Why did I go spend all that money? So, but at the end, it's about us taking responsibility for our own self, for our own energy, and doing what you decide is purpose for you.
Wow, wonderful, ma'am. So now I open the platform for the questions. If our participants have any questions, please make the best opportunity, utilize this and ask your questions to ma'am directly and get the answers from her.
I want to talk to ma'am, Swarnalata ma'am.
Yes, yes, please. Can you please unmute Swarnalata, madam? I don't see her. Oh, she
Yeah, I
left.
think we just lost her.
She left.
Okay.
We also have Rajan sir, ma'am.
Okay.
She joined. We can.
Yes, Amma.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, madam.
Amma, how are you?
Amazing. మిమ్మల్ని చూసాక
Yes.
ఇంకా హ్యాపీ.
No, every day I will be there. But why should I? I'll just see and I'll hear. And today, again, it inspires us a lot. Talking, seeing everyone like you. It makes us to do much more. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's such an honor. I'm seeing the great work IFS is doing. It's incredible. We have to bring more awareness to this work.
Yes, I remembered. Sir told to cancel your all of your there should be no security in life. You should be as it is. So then I canceled
Yes.
my insurances also. I remembered it.
That is Pyramid Master jumping in.
Yes, sir. Ma.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. Rajan, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Pari. It was simply wonderful. I started going back to those days when I met Patriji. The first time I met, and that too, reluctantly, I went for the program which he had conducted in Mysore when I was placed in Mysore by the central bank of the country, the Reserve Bank. Then I just went just to drop my family, but I never knew that his words will make me sit there throughout the program and then get identified with him as one other pyramid master. But now here I recollect whatever when you say all this, I remember what Patriji used to say about various things, and there were so many similarities between him and myself. Particularly, as you said, regarding insurance, I have never taken any insurance. I have never taken any loan whatsoever. My bank was a central bank, so I could have got any amount of personal loans. But then I reminded myself that you should not be under any obligation to anyone at any point of time. And this is what Patriji strongly believed, and he also concurred with that. So I wonder how I met this great soul, and we got so much. We got joined together almost as if we were twins or we were something in the past. Of course, he even said once that we have remained together in so many lifetimes. So that is the way we have gone along with Patriji's path and Patriji's mission. So here I wanted to add a few things here that I thought regarding this insurance, there are only a few people like this who do not take any insurance. But then, when I read the book 10,000 Whispers by Linda Dahl, I think many of our friends they should take this book. It's a book about how Seth's thinking, Seth speaks and Seth's thinking, Seth's material. To read them, you will know that lady, she never took an insurance all her life, and always when she used to travel and then she needed a parking area in the near New York airport, she says invariably I could get it. There was never a day when I missed it because it seems if you don't get the parking there, you have to walk 4 kilometers or somewhere and park the car and then walk to the airport 4 kilometers. It's so difficult. I remember it's somewhere New York or somewhere. But then that was the strength of a belief. See, it is how you believe and what you believe that ultimately comes. That takes effect. So what is failure? Patriji used to say, what is there if a boy scores only 40 marks out of 100? He has at least learned to the extent of 40 marks, so he is eligible for something. How can you say he is not eligible for anything at all just because he is not passed? Because you have set the barometer, you have set the mark at 40. Suppose it was only 20, then you would have scored, he has scored more than that, much more than that. But there is some little thinking that he is having. So don't treat yourself as failed if you are not scored the entire 100 marks or near about 190, etc. So miraculous thinking is something Patriji used to talk about. Whenever you talk about thoughts, thinking, you got positive thinking, negative thinking, and then miraculous thinking. So he used to ask me, क्यों ये कंजूसी क्यों है सोचने में क्यों कंजूसी होना चाहिए you can always think big, why not, why should you think small? So all these things I learned in the course of my association with Patriji over the last 25 years. I tell you, such a great man, such a great person. He's a visionary. And he told me, I asked him very frankly, Patriji, what is your aim after having started the IFSS? I told him, he told me, he came running and told me, I have started the IFSS. Then I asked him, what does it stand for? Is it International Federation of some SS means spiritual scientists or something? I said, no, no, no. We'll start with the Indian Federation and then it will become international at some point of time. And that is what has happened now. Right now, we have renamed it as International Federation. So this is the thinking that he had in the year 2009, mind you. We started it in 2009. And since then, about 37 national level programs. Swarnalata is one of the great, she's the architect of one of the pillars of IFSS. Sampath is another person who has really taken initiative. So similarly, regarding self-healing, stay safe. A feeling of self-approval is necessary always. Absolutely necessary, he says. For any sense of well-being, you need to have a sense of self-approval. So when we start earning, I'm again reminded, Pari, as you said, what is the extent to which you keep on earning? Is there no end to our earning? So Patriji used to say, क्यों पैसे के पीछे भाग रहे हैं सब लोग? I don't know. So everyone is after money, money, money. First your aim is to have, say, $10 million. Afterwards it becomes $100 million. Until that stage you keep on earning. But by the time you start earning and reach the target, your, your health will not be good enough to support you to that extent. So we should be realistic. So we should be also well deserving. We should deserve whatever we have. So that is another very important point I learned from Patriji. And it was only in 2006 he gave me the sanction or permission to resign my job and then align myself in this spiritual movement. So we are all blessed souls. Otherwise, I don't think I would have even lived when Patriji was living. So all the days that I spent with Patriji, or we spent, my whole family. Similarly, regarding healing, he told my wife, no doctor, no medicine. Then she asked directly, very boldly, she asked, how is it possible, Patriji? My daughter is doing her MBBS third year, she is doing her medicine, and we have doctors, we need doctors. I said, no. Then why don't you try it? And she had a fever immediately, say within a month or so. She decided not to go to the. From then on today, almost now for the last 25 years, she's never got to a doctor, never had taken a pill. So she's a living example of how you can heal yourself. Okay, we do it absolutely through medicines. I mean, through your meditation, no medication whatsoever. And so that is the way our life has completely changed. Similarly, regarding group meditation, Sajjana Sadhana Satsanga is so very important because individual meditation leads you to group meditation. And ultimately the energy is simply wonderful. It is multiplied when there is group energy. So I compliment you for the excellent Dhyana Mahachakra which you have been conducting. I have been watching all the programs there, which although we couldn't attend because of some sort of a setback in our health, but then I think we should also be active participants there hereafter. Now that Patriji is not there, I think we have to fill up the place and we have to see how far we are able to make the dreams of not only IFSS but the entire PSS and how it is realized. That is our goal. And so we will endeavor to do whatever is possible to see that heaven is created on earth, and that is our main vision in this on this earth in this lifetime. So thank you, Pari, for being part of this program. We would like to see you more when we conduct the regular sessions for almost every week. I wanted a session. That is my goal. Every weekend we should be having one session hereafter. And so I hope all our trustees will agree to this proposal. And I'm sure they are all people who are so much aligned with Patriji and we'll be able to do that. So thank you, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for adding that wisdom with the subject. So thank you so much. Parimam, we have one question in the chat by MS. So they are asking that how to come out of comfort zone. Any tips, ma'am? can you tell us how to overcome binging on movies? Though my intention is to read spiritual books, but I'm getting easily bored and start watching movies.
Well, Rajan sir just said how you can overcome is if you want to this is not me, but I'm gonna quote my father. He was asked if what should one do if they want to quit smoking? What should one do? Then he answered, hang out with non-smokers, make friends with non-smokers. So if you want to come out of your comfort zone, make friends with people who read books, make friends with them, hang out with them, spend time with them. So that is how you break your comfort zone. So you're breaking your comfort zone is get into different groups that are not where you're not comfortable, where you don't know them. Get outside and go into different groups, meet different people, talk to them, and take an effort, because so often we are like, okay, why should we take an effort knowing somebody else? We are so happy talking the same things, watching the same movies, having the same food, and being the same conversations. So it takes some effort also. Decide, okay, if you are happy with that with that word reassuring lie, and you want to live in there, totally up to you. This class, I wanted to show all those videos for a purpose, that it is time for us to realize, okay, we're just in a loop in this matrix. If you need to get out of it, you need to take a step, a decision, that I'm gonna change my life and get out. So yeah, thank you, MS.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Also, the one of the slides said choice green board and choice red board. So we have a choice, and that making the choice is in our hands. So that's exactly what you hit on. And we have one more question from Abdul Salam, and he's asking how to overcome fear, madam.
I told you the answer in the slide. Action, take action, make a decision and take action. If you want to learn swimming, get into the water, jump into the water. Don't think about it's going to be cold, it's going to be hot, it's going to be this. Just jump. You want to do something, take up a project, just do it. It doesn't matter. It's okay if you struggle, it's okay if you fail, but at least that is how you cure the fear, overcome the fear, is by taking action.
Right.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Also, when you were talking about getting out of the comfort zones and believing that things will change and thinking big is so very important because, when I was in college, I had a lot of acne problems. I used to feel very weak in the body. I used to fall sick every weekends with a lot of fever and stuff. But one final day, I decided that I'm quitting the medicines. I'm going to be strong, and that belief has brought me here. It's been more than 6 years that I have quit the medicines, and that power of thought is so very important. So thank you so much for highlighting on that. And so I just wanted to ask that what is your final message to the youngsters? Because when I say this to my friends, they're still relying on escaping from the pain. When they have the pain, they don't want to go through it. So it is easy to just take a pill and feel easy with it. And for my family members also, convincing them to shift towards their higher consciousness and believing in their own healing systems, believing in their own thought processes is not easy because they want to escape the process of healing or process of coming out of that comfort zone. So for them, and especially for the young generation, what is your tip?
Well, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a powerful influencer, everybody wants to be an influencer now, in the young generation, whether it is in social media or Instagram or anywhere. If you want to be an influencer, then you should know how to work with your thoughts, how to use the magic of belief and work with that infinite source energy, and not get into the drama or emotional journey. Because I know the day I forgot about who I am and got into the story of the matrix, of the lie that I have to struggle, I have to do what I don't like, I have to, life is hard. All these stories I bought in when I came to US and thinking my father doesn't know anything, I know better. That is what I thought 15 years back or 20 years back, that I thought, yeah, he just says he doesn't know anything. I know much more than him. I will teach him. So that's what youngsters think when you're 20 years old, 19 years old, that you know better. And I was exactly there. And of course, I was in a good position. What society thinks is what success is. I was achieving all of that, but I was losing my soul. I was losing myself, my grounding, my roots in the process. And and with that, I also lost my power with being a people pleaser. With now the kids are all people pleasers. They cannot set boundaries. Instead of setting boundaries, they escape from the situation. So it is easier to escape than to set standards for yourself. And this is what is happening because you lose your power. You no more in power. So that's exactly what happened. I got away from power. So all I'm saying to youngsters is that you have everything you need within you. You don't need a thousand friends list on your account to make you the popular and the cool kid, or you don't need everybody to like on your post and you showing everything external outside. It is within you. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter who sees your post or not, or who is your friend or not, you are important, and that power lies within you. And that consciousness shift only happens with meditation. That's it. There's no other way. So today I work with leaders. And there was one point I thought when I quit my job, just like Rajan sir did. This is story of all of us. I thought that who is going to listen to me? I am nobody. I am like this. What will I do? I had so many fears, so much of fears. But yet I decided like, okay, you know what? I'm going to share my story. I'm going to help people. And then I started working in creating my own business in spirituality, sacred business. And now I coach everybody on how you can extremely be abundant and be in service together. You can do it together because I want all the rich people, all the spiritual people to be rich so that they give money to PSSM. That is what I want. So I want all spiritual people around me to be extremely rich, extremely millionaires, because that is who will take this planet forward. So don't be shy of money. Don't be shy of talking about money. And leaders, when they show up, this is what they want. They want to know how to be an influencer, and that is how they come to me. And then I tell them, meditate. Yes, sir. Rajan sir wanted to say something.
I forgot to mention something which is very important and relevant to today's topic of thinking big. The
Yes,
first
sir.
point there I wanted to say is we have to think. And then again, it is right thinking that is important. For all this, when Patriji gave me the book Thinking and Destiny about 5 years back and introduced me to this book, then I asked him, Patriji, why did you take so long to introduce me to this book? Because you have been giving me books for almost the last 20 years. You have been suggesting so many books. But why this book took so much delay in being introduced to me? Then he just simply smiled because I could myself know the answer that I was not probably spiritually matured enough to read the book. But then now the time has come for him to realize that I will be able to understand every word of the book. But then I pay all the tributes to Harold Walwyn Percival, who has taken 30 years to write this book. And that too, he was a devout Christian, I should say, follower of Christianity, but yet he believed in the Bhagavad Gita. He says, which was an inspiration to him. I quoted this yesterday also. So I believe that all our masters, everyone on earth should read Thinking and Destiny by Harold Walden Percival, because right thinking creates right destiny. And this is what he has told. When you are the right knower and thinker, then you will be the right doer too. So this is my ultimate message that I want to give. And I hope, Pari, you will be able to spread the message of thinking and destiny, because Patriji has entrusted me this job in the course of an interview which we had in Pyramid Valley. And it was a video which is still on the rounds, where he says, this is your aim and purpose in life, spreading the message of thinking and destiny. He told me, and Purnima also is involved in the job of spreading the message, because she started a group, WhatsApp group, Thinking and Destiny group, where she found within 3 days almost 500 people aligned themselves to this group. So that shows the power of Harold Walvis Festival. And so let us all read this book and then get ourselves completely knowledgeable spiritually too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you. Ma'am, I have one last question. Do you have time, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So one last question is that you said you thought you knew more than your father as a youngster, right? So which was that trigger point where you connected to your father, got into the meditation, and quit a job in US and get into the service full timer as a full timer and spreading meditation? Because that is the point which will actually give us clarity how you faced your fears. So please tell us about that, ma'am.
Well, it was not one trigger point that I got awakened to. I think it was a series of actions that happened in life. When I was the I think the trigger point I could say is when I decided to be a mother, and then the doctors told me you can't be a mother, and that triggered me. How can a doctor tell me I cannot be a mother? So I think that was one of the greatest. That's why in our life tragedies happen, so that we awaken. Those are the nudges from the universe telling us, wake up, you have work to do. And I was ignoring all the nudges. I was happy in my reassuring lies in world. I was so happy. I was happy partying. I was happy, social dinners and all that. I was all these nudges I was getting. I was like, okay, wait, wait, wait. But then, and that's when happens, the universe will like give you a death or a loss or a breakup or something happens that you're like finally okay, come wake up from that numbness of those emotions, and then okay, I need to take control of my life now. So that's when I started exploring energy work. I started exploring because I have to manifest now, because I knew how to manifest as a child, but I forgot all about it. I don't know the recipe how I did that. So I had to figure out the steps one by one, and that is when I started. The biggest teacher at that point for me was David Wilcock. He's a spiritual scientist, from California, and he wrote many books on about everything. So the greatest thing that connected when he was talking is he was talking about teleportation, time travel, UFOs, aliens, all of these other dimensions, other densities, and I was like super fascinated. By then, if you won't even believe me, I didn't even have confidence to teach somebody meditation. I couldn't even do that. I had zero confidence. I was such a like low esteem, low confidence person that I would meditate in my room, but I would never even talk about it. That I nobody ever knew that I was a meditator. So I was in such low rock bottom in my life. So nobody would believe that now, but from that point is when I heard David Wilcock. Suddenly I was connecting everything he was talking about in 90s. We would talk about aliens, we would talk about extraterrestrials, we would talk about teleportation, time travel, other dimensions, everything we were talking and discussing on our kitchen table. And that is when, like, oh my gosh, this is all science. It is not a magic or woo woo. It is all, everything is driven by consciousness. It is frequencies. So I started understanding the physics, and now I was an engineer, a mechanical engineer, so my left brain is total active. So it all made sense to me now. Then I understood, oh my gosh, he's a super genius. Like, I mean, oh my gosh, he's an absolute genius that he knows all of this stuff. He just didn't tell me. All he would say is, ध्यान करो सब हो जाएगा, ध्यान करो सब हो जाएगा. But I didn't understand the science behind it. Then I was like, okay, now I understand how meditation can heal you, how meditation can, solve all the problems. So, and then I started exploring energy work, healing work, why we should not heal others, what is pyramid energy, everything one by one I started exploring, like seeking. I was a student. Even now I learn. So so these series of experiences in my life have shown me that every statement in PSSM is the ultimate truth. There is nothing beyond it. PSSM is the most truth. The all the truth is in PSSM, and all the pyramid masters are the warriors that are working. We are in a war right now. Right now we are in a war, and all the pyramid masters are warriors working for the light. And it is happening behind the scenes. So much is happening. We just don't know. All we got to do is teach meditation. Close your eyes, observe your breath. Close your eyes, observe your breath. That's all we got to do. That's it. It's so easy. He made it so easy for us. And I was like, he's such a brilliant man, guy. He's in the war, in the front lines, not talking about fear, not doing anything, and just saying, close your eyes, observe your breath. And nobody will mess with us because all we are doing is telling close your eyes. So he's such a brilliant strategist. So I started understanding he is like amazing organizer, brilliant strategist, and a great scientist. So that's why I'm here in PSSM. I choose PSSM.
Wow, wow. And you're so inspiring that, ma'am. In spite of having two young kids, you're traveling around the world, making sure you're available for all the programs and giving your time and insights to all of us. It's really amazing, and you're truly inspiring to all of us to be fearless and be a peaceful warrior to bring the heaven on Mother Earth for what which we all are striving for through meditation, through plant-based um, lifestyle, and through the pyramid energies. I thank you on behalf of IFSS and, of course, the PSSM Global for joining us. Thank you so much for partnering with this program, and deep gratitude for your time and sharing, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here on this platform and meet Rajan sir and ma'am and such everybody here who have been patiently listening to all these conversations. Thank you so much. And I'm seeing Vikal Gupta ji's smile. It is such an amazing smile. It is like lightening the whole space. So amazing. And thank you again. And I would love to be back very soon. Thank you so much.
And also, I want to mention that Sharma and Sampath, they both have been like, as you say, the invisible masters behind this complete program. So I want to thank them also in this occasion. So thanks to Sharma and Sampath for all the coordinations and hard work put together and bringing out this beautiful program. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you to Sampath and Sharma for amazing work. And just met Hari in Germany. We had an amazing Buddha Purnima celebrations in Germany. And next year it is going to be in London. So a lot of work is happening around the world. And yes, thank you so much. And we'll see you again in the next event.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. So thanks to all the participants for being with us. Thank you, friends. And tomorrow we have another topic, interesting topic, and another interesting subject with the amazing speaker. So we all will gather together to meditate, to hear, and to share the experiences. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. And my thanks from on behalf of IFSS and PSSM Global. Thank you. See you all.